Hi, I'm Kayla, and I'm going to be doing my February wrap-up and my March TBR. So this month I've only read 4 books, and I'm sorry if you hear anything outside. My dad and my neighbor are shoveling, like, the area outside of my house, so yeah, but anyways, let's get into the books that I have read. The first book I read was The Duff by Cody Kiplinger, and I gave this book a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I did not connect with Bianca that much, which I had a hard time feeling connected with her because we come from completely different ends of the spectrum, to be completely honest. Because I am 13. I am not a 17-year-old. My mom lives with me. My dad and mom are both, happy together for what I know, but they seem, really happy. I don't have any connections with her, but I did like the story, and I did enjoy the movie better than the book. But the movie and the book were completely different. It was crazy how different it was, but it was totally hilarious, and I loved the movie. And the book was okay. So the next book I've read was Insurgent by Veronica Roth, because the movie is coming out in 20 days. Oh yeah, 20 days. Can't wait. What? I'm so excited. I have a poster too. Wow, is that my Divergent poster? That's my Divergent poster. Boom, Insurgent. Boom. But yes, I am so very excited for this movie, though it looks really, excuse my French, but shitty, to be completely honest. It does not look anything like the book, but, just to kind of renew my memory, I guess you could say. I read this, and it was amazing. I will always give this book 5 out of 5 stars. Although it is my least favorite in the series, it still deserves a 5 out of 5 stars. It goes Allegiant, Divergent, Insurgent. That's my favorites in a row. And I got this girl to read it at my school, and I'm just like, boosh. My cat's chilling in the corner. But yeah, the next book I read, I don't know if you could see that, but I read Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. I skipped ahead of my class because it was such an intriguing novel, and I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Only because it was just, I didn't like the Southern dialect. I hated the Southern dialect. So yeah. But I did skip ahead of my class. My class was supposed to read chapter 26 and 27, which I don't need to do, but I should probably, skim over it because I don't want to forget it. But my teacher doesn't have any idea that I read ahead of the class, and, yeah. Sorry, Miss D. Anyways, next, this was actually the first book that I read during this month, and that was Emerald Dream by Kirsten Gear. And this book, I really just didn't like it that much. It was an okay book. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars, but I lowered it down to a 4. Only because of just the way it ended and the way Gwen forgived Gideon so quickly. I absolutely hate it. She did not have any girl power up in there. I would have been like, Gideon, get your away from me. But yeah, I would have basically been like that. My dad is making a lot of noise. I don't know if you can hear it, but whatever. So I gave this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. And I lowered it down to a 4 because it wasn't that good. Goodreads needs to get up on doing, the point system, the 0.5 or the 0.2. I mean, 0.5 would just be the best for me, I guess. Anyways, the next book I want to read, this is my March TBR, but I started reading The Madman's Daughter in February, but I was unable to finish it very quickly last night. I think I stopped around 280, and I watched 7 with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, because I was really tired. But right now, I'm on 319. Hopefully, I will finish this. in between like tomorrow and the next, or today, whenever I can. I'm really excited to finish this. It's a really good book. So right now, I'd probably give this a 4 out of 5 stars, but I'm not really sure. We'll see what happens at the end of this book. So yeah, the next book I would like to read is The Fall by Bethany Griffin, and this cover is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. So yeah, I want to read the Edgar Allan Poe story. It's only 7 pages, but the print is very small in my book, so as you can see, it's right there, The Fall of the House of Usher, and this is kind of a sequel to The Fall of the House of Usher. So I need to read this, then I will read The Fall. But basically, this girl, Madeline, I believe her name is. Yeah, Madeline Usher. And she wants to escape her family's house, which is so haunted. And they, this is all I know from just reading like the synopsis on the book flappiness right there. So it says, the house of Usher lives and breathes around her. For generations, it has sent every Usher spiraling into madness. It claims her mother and her father. Now it wants Madeline and her twin brother. No one can help them, but no other Usher is in the generation of their haunted family has known the house their way Madeline does. She may finally be the one who can destroy it all until she wakes up in a coffin. I absolutely love that synopsis because she was going to be like, I can do this-ish, and then she's like, you're dead. So I'm very excited to see what happens when Madeline is dead and to see if she is like, I don't know what she's going to do. I mean, maybe she like destroys the madness in her deathly state. Or maybe she gets her brother to do it. I don't know. Anyways, the next book I want to read is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. I've not read this book ever. I've only read The Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. And I'm very excited to read this book because the first book was very good. And I've heard that it's kind of harder for a teenager to read this. And especially because I've watched the movies all multiple times because they're amazing movies. But yes, I will be reading this book. Excitement, excitement. Anyways, the last book I want to read is Clockwork Angel, which is the first book in the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare. And I have not read this. I only read The City of Bones by Cassandra Clare and didn't really enjoy it that much. Like, I thought it was a good book, but it was really slow. I have City of Ashes. I am about 20 pages in, I think. Hold on. And I have a few stickies in there, I think. Actually, I'm on page 139. So, yeah. I am a little bit in there, but whatever. Maybe if I have time, I'll read this. But this was my TBR jar book because I filmed this before and then deleted it because I'm a complete genius. You're all jealous of my geniusness. So this is just shy of 500 pages. It is 477, and I will be reading this, and I'm very excited. So the synopsis is, when Tessa Gray crosses the ocean to find her brother in Victorian England, something terrifying is waiting for her in London's downworld, kidnapped by the mysterious Dark Sisters, who were members of a secret organization called the Pandemonium Club. Isn't that the place where Simon and Clary go to listen to the thing? I forget that. I'll have to watch a few book reviews on City of Bones. Blah, blah, blah. Tessa soon learns that she has the power to transform into another person. The excuse my words. The shadowy figure who runs the club, who will stop at nothing to claim Tessa's power for his own. Friendless and haunted, Tessa takes refuge with a shadow hunter warrior dedicated to riddling ridding the world of demons. She soon finds herself fascinated by and torn between two best friends, James and Will. I thought it was Jem. Whatever. As Tessa is drawn deep into the plot as threats to... as I am horrible at reading out loud if you can't tell. So, yeah. She realized that she may need to choose between saving her brother and helping her new friend save the world, and that love may not be dangerous magic at all. I bet she's gonna save Jem and Will, because, yeah. But I thought it was Jem, not James. Whatever. Is this supposed to be Will or Jem? Because Tessa's on the third book. I don't know. Whatever. Thank you for watching my February wrap-up and my March TBR. I hope you enjoyed. And if you notice like any irritation, like right here, like here, it's because I tried and failed to do makeup last night. And I had to wash it all off, and it took a while. Not very good at makeup. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely evening, day, afternoon, night. Did I say evening, day, afternoon, night, whatever? Bye.